Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time stopping by, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we're talking about money. I've been getting few questions about AdSense payments, especially for people in China. I've been getting few questions and today I will be answering those questions. But first, I finally received my AdSense letter. This letter is usually sent to each content creator to kind of verify their address. Then inside the letter it has like your PIN. It also has instructions on how to enter your PIN. So I did apply for this letter and it took a while for me to receive it, which I think is understandable because of the pandemic. And yeah, when I got to the payment threshold, I was asked to verify my address because AdSense would not send out a payment to any content creator until you verify your address. This letter comes with 6-digit PIN that you'll be asked to enter on your AdSense to verify your address. So I requested for my PIN and it was sent. The letter is supposed to arrive within 2 to 4 weeks, but mine took longer, and when I complained, they told me that due to the pandemic, that might be the reason for the delay, so I had to wait. But then one thing I did was I went to the post office closest to my house and I left my phone number just in case they receive the letter. They will have to call me. I don't have to like keep going to the post office to check all the time. So I remember calling them several times to ask if they have received my letter, and they said no. But then one fateful day they called and said, oh, we've gotten that letter you've been expecting, and that was it. This was way easier compared to my China AdSense account. Like I said in one of my videos, my AdSense PIN was sent to me 3 times and my school didn't give me the letter. It was just a random day. I was at the office and one of my Laoshis said, oh, Nirika, we've been getting these letters and I think it belongs to you. When she showed me the letter, I found out it was my AdSense letter, and she had 3 of it because I kept requesting for new PIN after 4 weeks. Yes, after 4 weeks, if you've not received the initial letter, you can request for another one. But the good thing is, even when you receive the first one that was sent to you, you can use any of the letters. You know, it must not be the one you requested for. Let's say you requested for your first PIN first week of March, and by the end of March you've not gotten the letter, then you request for another one first week of April. After requesting for another one first week of April and you get the first letter that was sent in March, let's say a few days after you requested for a new PIN, you can always use that PIN. You don't have to wait for the one you requested for in April to get to you before you use it. That's the good thing about it. It doesn't matter if you receive the first PIN, you can use it. If you receive the second PIN, you can use it. Anyone at all that you receive, you'll be able to use it. I have entered my PIN to verify my address. After verifying your address, you'll be able to start receiving your money. From the title of this video, I know some of you want to know how much I've received. This is my first YouTube paycheck for my AdSense, my Nigerian AdSense. In one of my videos, I did tell you guys that when you move from one country to another, you need to open a new AdSense with an address in that country. That is, if you're going to be staying there for a while. One of the reasons I opened my Nigerian AdSense is because, one, my bank cards are blocked right now because I'm supposed to update some of my information. My international passport, I did get a new one, so I'm required to go to the bank and update most of those informations, which I can't do right now since I'm in Nigeria. So right now my China bank cards are blocked. So even if YouTube send my payment, which I usually receive via wire transfer, I can't really take them out until I go to the bank and update my informations. that is something that no one can do for me. I have some of my cousins in China, but they can't really do it for me. I have to go to China to do it myself. I have to be the one to do it myself. So that is one of the reasons why I opened a Nigerian Adsense account, which I think is actually a good step, I would say, because nobody was expecting all these plans that we're still going to be in Nigeria up until now, but we are still here. Now I'm going to answer one major question, but before I do that, I'll put a screen recording here to show you guys how much I've earned so far since I linked my Nigerian Adsense to my YouTube. Remember, this is not the total amount I've earned from YouTube, and yeah, this is not the whole money I've earned from YouTube. Also, based on views, there is really no specific amount that someone can earn on YouTube based on your views, because I've seen people earn over $5,000 once they got to 1 million views for a particular video, and I've also seen people earn as low as $200 and something for a video that had over 1 million views. So there's really no specific coins that views are going to give you. So yeah, someone did ask me what is the best payment method to use as a YouTuber in China. I'll speak from experience. If you're a YouTuber in China, when I did get to the threshold for payment, because for you to start receiving money, of course it's only natural for YouTube can't be sending you payments every $10, every $20 you make. There's a threshold that you get to, which is $100 before you start receiving your first payment. So as soon as you get monetized, you have to get to the threshold for payments to be sent to you, and the threshold is usually $100. Now, based on experience, when I was in China, the best payment method I would say was wired transfer. Why? Because there are 3 methods for you to receive payments from AdSense. One is wired transfer, the second is Western Union, and the third is check. Now check, I don't think it's a good idea, even if you're not in China. For most people that are in Nigeria, I don't even think anybody would want to receive check. Western Union, for YouTubers in China, you can't receive money from AdSense via Western Union. I'll explain why. Western Union, for foreigners, I'll speak based on what I was told when I went to the bank. As a foreigner, you can only cash out Western Union that are sent to you by individuals. You can't receive or cash out Western Union sent to you by a company, and as we all know, AdSense is a company. So when they key in the Western Union control number that you'd receive, they'll see on the side that this payment was sent from Google AdSense, and the bankers will tell you. And these I tried with several banks. I went to ICBC, Bank of Communication, and Bank of China. They'll tell you that, please, this payment was sent from a company and it is not allowed for a foreigner to receive payments sent by a company via Western Union. So you can't receive your payments with Western Union. So the best way for you to get your payment is wire transfer, and the bank I was using to receive my payment was Bank of Communication. It's very easy. Once you get the receipt, you go to the bank, you tell them you're expecting money in your account. There's a way they do their thing, you know. They will put in the informations, and then they will ask you if you want the money in USD or you want it in your Chinese account. So I think that has answered that question. I have another question here. She said, I'll try my best to answer some of the questions. The second question I have here is, hi there, I have a question, and I'm a medical student in China, and I really want to make a YouTube channel, but I don't know how students can make it here. you know the problems well, please make a detailed video. How can we receive money from Western Union? It's my humble request. Thanks. Well, how do you make it on YouTube? You just start posting content. Try your best to post quality content, and every YouTuber that has made it so far, I don't think I've made it. I think I'm still growing. I'm still a baby YouTuber. I'm still trying to, you know, get my big break. But from people I watch a lot of channels that motivate me to keep posting content. They all will tell you that consistency is key, and you have to post quality content. Not just, you don't just start making YouTube video out of nowhere. You have to think of how your videos are going to impact whoever is clicking on that video. You can't just wake up one morning and start making videos. You need to consider a lot of things. But for starters, you also need to know that YouTube is time consuming and it's not easy. If you start YouTube as a hobby, chances are high that you get discouraged along the line. So you need to also start with something that you're very passionate about, so you don't get discouraged. That's just my 2 cents. I think most of these questions, I'll leave a link to my previous English. I'll leave a link to my previous videos somewhere here. I've answered most of these questions on that video, how to link your YouTube to your AdSense and all of that. Yes, I've answered most of those questions. Also, my AdSense story. I don't think my AdSense story, how I got monetized, was really a big deal, because I started creating content way before they brought the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I started getting ads played on, ads started playing on my videos right from 0 subscribers when I posted my first video. So I don't really think there is much to my monetization story. I was lucky enough, my second video was doing so well, but along the line I took a long break, and right now I'm trying to get my traffics back, which has not been easy. So like I said, I'm still a young YouTuber. I don't think I have any legit advice to give aside consistency and, you know, posting quality content, because nobody knows me. In my mind, I know that nobody knows me. I'm still trying to grow my YouTube channel. Yes. Anyways, with that being said, I hope I answered some of your questions. Like I said, I'll leave a link to one of my videos that explained how you can link your AdSense account, how you can verify your AdSense and all of that stuff. Yes. Anyways, if you watched this video up until this point, thank you so much for your support. Please do consider subscribing to my channel to support me. I've been trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Please guys, watch my videos. I need the audience retention. Please do watch my videos and share some of my videos with your friends. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section. If you left me a question or a comment and I didn't answer it, please let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to answer your questions to the best of my knowledge. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay glowing.